Hi, happy Saturday afternoon. This is my third video regarding weight loss and also the pandemic and methodology to cope with the pandemic. This is the third of the trilogy. I did say I would only do two last time, but I lied. Basically, some have also perhaps thought I've done this as a self-indulgent thing or being self-absorbed and really not thinking about what people really would like to watch. But again, I really don't care about that. I will go right on. Today I want to talk a little bit about two things. One is the weight loss. I want to explain a little bit of what motivated me and what's keeping me going. I'm down 20 pounds already on a trip that I hope to get down 30, another 10 pounds to go. Someone is coming down the street and walking their dog, very nice dog. She isn't interested in discussing. But anyway, so to get started, let's talk a little bit about the weight loss. You need motivation. I think very importantly, you can't lose weight unless you decide that and make the decision that you're going to make an effort both in diet and exercise. The other thing is motivation comes in many forms, and I'm going to say this. I've been really fortunate. I've been able to reconnect with people on Facebook from as far back as junior high and high school. And I've made a couple really good new friends as well. And I can just say with the people I've reconnected with and my new friends, they're just the greatest group. I love them, and they've been a blessing to me. All right, let's get all that stuff out of the way. So that said, I think you have to make the decision to lose weight, and I have. And basically, hi, how are you? I'm doing a video on the pandemic. Thank you. Keep up the good work. Anyway, nice people here in town. I am now walking probably 3 times a day, and I'm getting probably about 2+ hours, maybe 3 hours on a good day walking the hills. Usually when I try to do these things, I do it too quickly, and I hurt myself, my knees, and I get huge blisters on my feet when I try to run too early. I still need to lose 5 pounds to start really cross-training and running. And when I say running, I run. I don't run a mile. I basically do interval training, and I sprint for 100 yards. So, and now a sprint at my age looks more like a slow jog to the younger eye. But anyway, that's kind of just some tips. You don't want to start and do too much too early. You have to be motivated. You have to be consistent. I'm eating just 2 meals a day. I eat a pretty decent breakfast, not big, and I take my vitamins. I take another thing, Balance of Nature, which I really like. It's not an ad for Balance of Nature. And I have a good dinner. So those are kind of the keys. You got to eat something at least a couple times a day. Drink a lot of water. These are things you guys know. I mean, I do, unfortunately, I do have happy hour 3 to 4 times a week with my vodka, beer, wine, maybe a shot here and there. I'm not a big whiskey guy, but if you throw it in front of me, I most likely will take it. Next, let's talk, the other part of today that I really wanted to talk about is the masks, and how to use a mask and what type of mask to use when you're walking. Because as you saw, the person who came by didn't have a mask, but you're really supposed to have a mask. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a mask. My wife, Barbara, is an amazing creative person. She has made like all these masks for friends and family, and she sent them to a number of people. This one, I think, I don't know the material. You guys might be able to. It looks, the only concern I might have is it may come from a brassiere or underwear. I mean, but it's still good. I mean, it's good material, and it was clean. And, I don't have an Oedipus complex, and I don't have really a dirty mind. I mean, I think, though others, when you have these materials as the source materials, it could be a turn off, but to me it certainly is not. It's not a turn on, but it is something, I don't care. And I actually like the polka dotted design. So hang on one second, I'm gonna put this down, so maybe play a tune while I do this, and I'm gonna put the mask on and kind of show you what it looks like. Just stay there. Don't go anywhere, please. I'm gonna just put the mask on. And able to see. All right, it's over my eyes. I just put it over my glasses, and I don't know if you can hear me. I'm really struggling. I should have taken my glasses off first. But here it is. Okay, good. I can, all right, let me get, here's what it looks like. I mean, it looks a little scary. My glasses are a little crooked, but it's good. And like I can now, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna walk. This is way too long video again, but I really don't care because, you know, by this time most people will have switched it off, because unless you're one of those group of friends, and again, I have made and reconnected with a handful of friends. It's more like a six-fingered hand. It's not just one hand, or a webbed hand perhaps. But anyway, here we go. And there are people on the block, but I got my mask, and I think they're not going to be alarmed. And I'm going to social distance. And the people seem really nice there. It looks like a whole family is out, just walking together. And it's really nice. They have a nice dog, and dog's barking. Dog is barking a little bit. You know, here they are behind me. They really weren't interested in engaging. It's a little bit hurtful to me. I like to meet people, and perhaps they weren't really very interested. I would say it's probably the Cub hat, because a lot of people don't like the Cubs. But anyway, I wish you guys a great day. Be safe, get out and do some exercise, and play some nice music, please.